me ask you a question. How do you sell more Pepsi? This is exactly what was on the mind of John Scully, a young VP of marketing at PepsiCo in the early 70s. It seemed like whenever somebody was presented with a Coke bottle or a Pepsi bottle, they always chose that bottle of Coke. It seemed like that iconic brand that Coke had developed, that hourglass-shaped bottle, that everyone identified with that, and they seemed to prefer it over Pepsi. And Pepsi was trying to figure out, how can we get somebody to choose a bottle of Pepsi over a bottle of Coke? How can we sell more Pepsi's bottles? And the marketing department was racking their brains with how to do this. Maybe they should try another bottle. Maybe they should do some advertising on the vending machines. Maybe they should do a special at restaurants. And they were just trying to figure out, how they could figure out how to sell more bottles of Pepsi and keep up with what Coke was selling. And that's when a young executive thought for a second. We're not a bottle company. Pepsi's a cola company. We don't need to be thinking about how to sell more bottles of Pepsi. We just need to think about how to sell more Pepsi Cola. See, the entire time, Pepsi had been focused on how to sell more bottles of Pepsi because that was their product at the time. But when they realized that really what they cared about, what the real problem was about selling more Pepsi Cola, they realized that the solution was simple. All they had to do was take that little bottle and make it bigger. And that's when Pepsi invented the first 2-liter cola bottle. They were able to sell almost 6 times as much cola with a single bottle. Sometimes the most innovative solutions come about from just realizing that you're asking the wrong questions. So the next time you're racking your brain trying to figure out how you can find a solution to a problem, think about what Pepsi did. Think, am I working on the right problem? And maybe, instead of working on selling Pepsi bottles, you should be working on selling Pepsi Cola, and your solution's as easy as just making the bottle